I have been trying to record this for about too many minutes, and I'm just going to do this now. So, if you have been to my channel before, welcome back. Thank you to the 122 current subscribers. I hope that you're finding some items of value here. And if you're new, that's my goal, is to post items of value. Sometimes I'm doing giveaways. Sometimes it's just sharing some lessons that I have learned. And even in recording this, I have found it to be difficult. First, my audio wasn't working, and then my video camera wasn't working. And things that, the voice in the back of my mind is like, well, maybe I shouldn't even be doing this. Maybe I should get back and focus on the client project that I'm working to wrap up. Though there was a message that I wanted to share. One of my biggest motivators to get me to start making videos in the first place, if you go back to look at my video number 1, is it's a bit of what I feel to be a moral obligation. If I can help one person to experience life better or avoid carbon monoxide poisoning, then yeah, I feel like I really should be doing that. And the one thing that I wanted to share for today is that if anybody else has felt very frustrated or stuck or feeling like, you're not capable of moving forward, just remember it doesn't have to be perfect. And I got that one from a new friend, not perfect, but capable. And the reasons, there's so many right now, right, that you might be feeling a lower energy. And especially if you live in the United States and pay any attention to what is happening in the news. And if you have tried to speak with people using logic or love, it can be really disheartening to not be able to look at reality the same way as someone else. And I always think about, what would Adam do? My husband, and he's really been helpful for me in this, not with just the depression, because that's been very real, though in remembering that we all have had different experiences that have gotten us to the current state in which we see the world. Though I know for some, they don't know why I'm still trying to talk to certain people, or trying to get through a message that is of one, love, but also trying to get people to realize if they may be being manipulated. So I posted about that. I hate Facebook, but I was on there, and I have been posting and sharing some of the things that I'm processing. But I've seen, I don't even like to go on there, and I have seen people sharing what they've been trained to share that go against what some of them hold I've seen things like the United States was founded on Christian principles. Totally not true. It was founded on the freedom of religion. I have seen people talking about the one that I really couldn't stand. Let me focus it on the positive. Yeah, it's kind of hard today, right, to be focused on the positive, but try that, if you can. There's a lot of negativity, but if you can find what is the positive of that. The one thing that just is coming to mind right now is if you are told to obey and you won't get hurt, that's not freedom, right? That is what you say in a hostage situation. And so there's some of that. And I never wanted this sharing to be political. And in fact, if anything, it is kind of a mixture between technology know-how and spiritual know-how. My background is I've been involved in both. And the only reason I'm really recording this now is I had set out to do 90 days of value, and then I realized it's not going to be in order. I don't have time for that. And I've taken on a client project that I absolutely adore my clients. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. I have lost computers. We have suffered deaths in our family. We have lost electricity multiple times. And it's one of those things where I'm like, why am I even trying? And I really, it's crossed my mind. I almost want to go check into a facility somewhere because I don't know. That's kind of negative. Maybe I'll edit that out. I don't have time. This is real. This is honest. But it's been like, wow, this is a lot of shit going down. And I have absolutely no control over it. These are things that I did not have control over. So then, I've tried to look at, well, what do I have control over? And delivery. So what do I have control over? And so I'm working to have better sleep. Since I posted last, I've been working on my nutrition. Whereas I got to remind myself, and some of the people that I've now started to socialize with have helped me with this as well, is, they life and sometimes people are motivated to make you feel afraid and make you feel like things are helpless. And, and if you look at the polling, I would say it's about 30% of people are buying into hatred and negativity and spreading around the propaganda that they're told to spread around. And I guess if you do look at my human design chart, I'm not one that you can easily propagandize against. But some people are, and it makes me very sad. So I've been trying to talk about critical thinking, and my hope is that through education, and having people just have certain kind of paradigm shifts, that perhaps that 30% number will change. It's a hope I have. I don't know. I know some of the people that I know have given up on certain people ever realizing things. And you hear about like cognitive dissonance, and it'll be painful for people to start realizing the truth. But yes, we see reality in different ways through our experiences. And I got to make this short because it's going to cut me off on time anyway from the app that I'm using. So not having a lot of control, I tried to look at what do I have control over. And I've been coming into this office, trying to concentrate, trying to get work done, even though everything is fucking blowing up. And I decided to change the layout of my office. It's totally not done yet. Like what you see back here is nice and clear, but it's much better though. Like when I look beyond my desk, I'm not seeing a lot of visual clutter, which is tough for me as someone that has ADHD. But this is something I had control over. And someone who is a new friend really helped me the other day with establishing a new mantra for myself. And so I've been trying to replace some bad habits where I would look at my phone or doom scrolling and think of that mantra instead. So yes, please don't feel guilty for trying to improve your own emotional state, because if it is being knocked down, it is harder for you to help other people. And please don't feel guilty for doing that. If there are ways to contribute, and there are ways to contribute, but you need to also be in a better mental state, which I honestly was not. So that's my little thing of value is, the traditional fill your own cup, though try to see what do you have control over in your life. And for me personally, it's been better nutrition, going on hikes, getting more exercise. Am I there? Is it like a light switch and all of a sudden I'm healthy again? It's a process, it's a work in process, progress and process. Though I am working to be in a better position so that I can help. And I do have friends that are located now across the country in different hot spots, and one is in Minneapolis. And even though going through that, that's actually the friend that helped me with my own mantra. So I am sending love to everyone and hope that you will have a better day. And we'll see about posting again. I got to get this client project done, but whether it's tech or spirituality or whatever, if you want to put something in the comments, I'm going to check and see if this audio even worked. But yeah, I haven't posted in a while, so there you go. Enjoy your day.